Welcome to Knuckle Town.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud. If you're raining out, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Welcome to Knuckle Town.
A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hey, quick pause. You're muted, bro. You're gonna.
Oh, no doubt. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome to Knuckle Town. That's why my shit's ringing like that. Oh, y'all can stop that. Welcome to Knuckle Town. It's your boy Big Face, man. And I mute myself so that I won't go ham. But what I was saying is, they've been announcing a lot of back-to-back action here in the bare knuckle world. And we're looking forward to Sturgis. We've been talking about Sturgis and the American Badasses, Taylor Stalling and Bret Hart, and then they drop bombs on us. If you've been keeping up this weekend, they dropped that September 13th at the Mecca of Bare Knuckle at the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. We got one of the baddest bare knuckle fighters in the world, the middleweight champ, Dave Redneck Mundell, going up against King Mo Lawal. They announced that. And the co-main there, they're going ahead and have an Alberto Blas defend his recently won bantamweight championship against the phenom, man, William Royal Reber, 6-0. I mean, they announced them back-to-back, and just so happens that, how we do here at Knuckle Town, we got both of them on the show tonight. Please welcome to the show the middleweight champion of the world in the BKFC, David Redneck Mundell, and maybe the soon-to-be bantamweight champ of the world, William Royal Reber, man. Welcome to the show, guys.
What up? What up? What's going on?
Hey, man, the monologue's so dope, I had to do it 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming on, man. I want to get started, man. We had Royal on a couple of weeks ago, man, and I want to ask you this, Royal, because we went on and talked about this for like 45 minutes, but I was at the press for BKFC 62. We were back there talking about Blas, another one first-round knockout dude, been just blazing through everyone, and I had to ask him, from Knuckle Town, would you be facing 6-0 Royal Reber? And he had some funny shit to say. What you got to say about that?
All I got to say about that, my man, is, hey, sign the fucking contract, man. If the contract signed, which it should be already, look, we're going to find out if I'm nothing. That's what he said.
You're nothing.
You're nothing. We're going to fuck around and find out how nothing I am, because when I fucking touch you, we're going to find out what you really made of, because unfortunately for him, and fortunately, but unfortunately, he's only made it out of 1 round. In my opinion, that's dangerous. You know what I mean? How's he going to act when he gets touched? Is he going to shoot in on me? Is he going to try to fucking backflip kick me? Who knows? Look, man, I give the kid ultimate fucking credit, man. He's athletic. He's strong. He's got power. The one thing he's missing, he ain't as goddamn handsome as your boy right here, all right? So we going to take that, man. The thing that makes me different from a lot of the guys that he's faced now is just one thing, and that's the way that I vibrate, bro. My vibration is a lot higher, and it's a lot more spiritual than his last opponents that he's faced. And I think, you know, that's kind of what Keith ran into his last fight, because I can't even explain that shit. I thought Keith was going to win, you know, or at least have a good fight. But, you know, I think there was a lot of mental, spiritual shit going on with Keith, because I know Keith is better than that. Keith knows he's better than that, man. And unfortunately, he didn't get to have his fight with him.
Well, and
guess what?
now
Come
the ref
September
knows
13th, I'm going to have my motherfucking fight with him. So there's going to be a lot of unanswered questions that are going to be answered there, you know?
And while we're saying that, man, you've been spending a lot of time with the big dog right up here in the corner. Champ,
that's my brother.
Let me talk to you for a minute, Champ. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen you in the ring, since you knocked out Coltrane. And here, you know, you've been saying you want it's got to be a name fight. This is a big name fight for you. I feel like, man, he's walking into a buzzsaw, man. I don't know, you know, what they had to do to get him to sign that paper, but what do you think about this matchup for you and your style?
You know, I'm super excited just to be able to get back in there. I've been waiting quite a while. You know, I call for some fights, but I'm willing to fight anybody. I've said I'd jump weight classes up or down, and finally they found somebody for me, so we're going to run it.
Well, I mean, you chased Perry, you ran that jog up the tree as hard as you could. You traveled the country harassing the man and unable to make that fight. What do you think about him in this Jake Paul fight?
I think it's a money move. I get it. You know, why take fights that are going to be risky and then end you pretty much. Just it'll fuck him up and everything has, because, you know, I'm gonna put him out. At least if he loses to Jake Paul, it'll be with boxing gloves. He'll find his excuses, whatever. But at the end of the day, he's still a bitch.
I didn't think you'd say anything else in that day. But I will say this: it's good for the sport. It's good for. I think it's good. Always eyeballs. It's good for the sport. You guys fighting down there at the Mecca, right there at the Hard Rock, which I think is the best venue, if not one of the best venues in all of Bare Knuckle, man.
Agreed.
How do you feel about that, Redneck?
You know, shift don't lose when we go there. You know.
You guys are like undefeated in there, man. It's like that's the home shift built right there.
We got 2 champs in the gym now. Both got their belts from down there from Hollywood. So, I mean, we got some good energy going down there. So, it'll be a good time for sure.
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. Anybody in the knowledge of Bare Knuckle is going to you're a heavy favorite there, man. I you know, he's got a wrestling background. Of course, you know.
They all call me Cowboy down there, too. It's funny.
Well, yeah, you come down there, you got your big cowboy hat, you got your belt strapped around your waist, around the middle of your body like a damn gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? You look like the cowboy.
Well.
Is it well?
No.
You old cowboy-looking bastard, you.
So you guys were out clamming or some shit yesterday. What were y'all doing yesterday? Y'all were clamming? What were y'all doing?
We was clamming and then we was shucking, man. Just call us a couple regular old shucksters, bro. We must have shucked about 500 of those bitches yesterday. Couple regular old shuckers.
I had 3 days worth of the limit, so
bro.
I was out. I think the opening day was Wednesday. I went out after work, and then we went again Friday, and then me and Reber were out Saturday. I was supposed to go today too, but I decided to take my ass to the gym instead.
Yeah, Rick Caruso, I agree. Super heavy KO coming off 4 TKO loss. Redneck about to add another KO to his record. I think that's going to be what everyone's probably feeling like is going to happen.
Right now, I've been itching to fight. I'm already on track, you know, before even camp started, and it doesn't matter who they put in front of me in there. I'm flat.
Oh, you seen this motherfucker's abs? He had better abs than me, bro. That's bullshit.
I wanted to say that because, you know, notoriously, Redneck, you get heavy in between fights, and you know, but you looked in pretty good shape when I saw you.
Solid right now.
I live life, you know. I bounce in between, and it's just how it goes. This is the first time I think in a very long time that I've been this lean, you know, outside of actual camp. Usually, I know how to lose weight, and I know how long it takes me, so I have like a whole thing I do. I just need 6 weeks, and it doesn't matter where I'm at, I'll get there. But this is the first time, you know, like I said, that I'm like this, and so I'm ready. That's all I can say. It's like I'm gonna go out there and.
One more thing before I go back to the world for a second. I do want to say this too. So how's it feel? You know, because camp can be a grind, training can be a grind, but you've been off so long without a fight. Does it almost feel like invigorating to have a schedule again, to know that you're on the clock again?
Oh, dude, I love it. I love being in camp. You know, I pretty much put myself in a camp, and I just said I was going to be fighting. And this way I was just ready whenever they called. And I actually didn't think I was going to be fighting until October 12th on the Spain card, but they moved some things around. So sooner is better for me. Like I said, I'm itching to get in there, and I get to fight with my boy Reber. So that's what's up.
I mean,
listen, we train together, we hang together, we
and now you co-main together, baby.
Bro, that shit crazy to me, dog. Like, I mean, I was in fucking tears. Redneck was a little upset because they told him something different. He had to gather that, and which I feel him, man, because you're preparing for one thing, and we and him had no idea, bro. We're playing. Don't tell him what we play, dog. But we're playing this game. And it's a video game, and we get it in every night, and I'm watching the BKFC on my phone, and I'm like, yo, they're gonna make a fight announcement, and I'm thinking it's him and King Mo, and I'm all excited for him, and here comes my fucking mug pop up. I'm like, yo, wait, huh? I'm like, wait a minute, because we had no idea, and then they're telling underneath me is him. I'm like, wait a second, bro. You said you was fighting in Spain, and it fucked us both up. Like, we couldn't even play the game no more, bro. Like, he's like, wait, bro. And he's fucked up by it. I'm fucked up by it. We're both emotional in good and bad ways. I mean, me was just good. Him, he was a little like, whoa, kind of what the fuck, man. And I understood.
Just put all my dirt out there, dog. Jesus.
Hey, listen, I did, Jesus. Man. He was a little upset, all right?
Just wind Royal up and let him go, man. That's why he's a friend of the show. You let Royal go. He's gone. Hey, shout out to Misfit. Bro. The champ is watching. Shout out to you, Misfit. August 6th, Salt Lake City. Misfit versus Wong. Everybody's waiting for that fight. You guys what do you think about Christine Ferreira and Jad Masson Wong?
Man, I think that
after that, you need to come see my teammate Borga.
I know you guys want Borga. Hey, I don't think Ferreira's ducking anyone, bro. Ferreira's a hell of a champ, an awesome person, and scary as fuck. So she's watching too. So I think that's a fight everybody's waiting to see. And maybe Borga will get the winner of that. We'll see how that goes. What do you think?
Hey, I'm all for it, man. I know how they balance these things around. So we're just
she's kind of like, the champ's been like you. She's been itching to get a fight and been on the show for a while, had some fights fall through on her. She just wants to get in there and punch somebody in the face, man. You know what I'm saying?
I understand the feeling, man. I got the itch. Like I said, it's why I threw my ass back in camp just to like figure everything out and just get back on the ball with shit, because I was living life a little too good, a little too comfortable, and I had to get back on track.
I'm super excited to see you back in there, Dave. I mean, I speak for the whole bare knuckle world. You're one of the most fun and entertaining, awesome fighters to watch. Everybody can't wait to see you get in there. And then we're sure as soon as you win, they get the mic in your hand, you'll call Perry a pussy, a bitch, something.
Bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna do that next time, because when he fucking loses to the Disney kid, then what the fuck does I like?
You have to come back and hey man, how do you gain your street cred back? You go and you whip Mundell's ass. That's what you gotta do.
But of course, I gotta damage goods again. I'm sick and tired of that.
Well, I will say this: you have to.
Hey, as long as the damaged goods is for a check, yo, fuck it.
Yeah, well,
money talent in the division, a lot of talent. Coming in the division, homegrown guys are having their own stardom now. So I see a lot of big fights in your guys' future, man. Every card seems to be amazing. I can't believe when they announced that. When I saw it yesterday, when that card was announced, that flyer went across, I'm like, damn, it just seems like every fight is like, it's just these big, huge fights. And I just love it, man. I'm sure everybody can't wait to see you fight again, Redneck. Yeah. I know one guy over there, my old engineer.
How excited I am just to be able to get back in there. Like I said, I'm itching bad. Like I'm ready. I'm ready now. I can make weight today. Like let's go. Let's run it.
Well, the last time we saw Royal Reber was in that ring in what maybe a candidate for fight of the year.
This motherfucker's fought like 3 times since the last time I fought. It's bullshit.
No, you're right. Last time I was in Connecticut, but I'm saying last time I saw him live was in that ring. I wasn't in Connecticut, but yeah, All In's definitely being hyping. He's been getting a little run, and look, he's at the ship. I mean, my man went on a little run this year. 2024 has been Reber's year.
It's gonna be. It's all aligning. The stars are aligning, baby. And what better way than to take it from a fucking absolute monster like Blyce? You know what I mean? Like, bro, the kid's been doing his thing, man. I ain't got no fucking, you could talk that shit he wants to talk, bro. I'm in there to handle business, man. I don't care, man. People don't really know what I've been through and, the shit that could have broke me in life, man. And you know, we're not here to talk about that shit right now, but
he hits like that motherfucker. I was moving with him the other day, and he cracked me. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, shit hurts.
Yeah, man, he's the king of the one too.
I gave Mundell a little black eye, and I was proud of it, man. I was like, hey, don't do it back though. Hey, look,
shout out to Jessica Borga, the Black Widow. She's in here too. What's up,
Jessica? I gotta say something about Shift though. He told me that Jaron Warren was mad at me, man. Now look, Jaron, I love you, bro. I wasn't going against you in your fight with Jomi. Me and Jomi became friends through being on other shows together, and all I said was I couldn't pick a winner, but I knew you was gonna win, dog. Don't be mad.
First of all, you don't want Captain Deadpool mad at you. Secondly,
I hate the hostility shit, man, because Shift is our like sister gym, man. You know what I mean? Like we train together a lot. I'm with Dave a lot, man. That's my fucking brother, man. So you know, I had to clear the air with that shit, bro. Like that's my dude, and I'm super happy and proud because he's a homegrown guy just like me.
Is dead.
You know what I mean? He's a homegrown guy just like me, man. I'm super happy to see him with that strap around his waist, man. So you know, I just had to clear the air with that.
I'm right there with you. I'll say this, you know, leading up to the fight, I had a strong feelings that Joey Escobosa was going to win the fight. Arriving at the venue, the way in seeing it, I knew immediately.
No, Jaron. I mean, he looked fucking phenomenal, bro. Man, like, but that's them Shift boys, bro. You name a motherfucker from Shift that don't look good, bro, and I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Even the females.
And then you went in the fight, you just saw it. He was gonna break him. You couldn't go through him, man.
And he couldn't do nothing. Like his heart was there. He just couldn't do nothing.
It's
not that I didn't expect that, but I expected it to be a little more even of a fight, I should say, and it wasn't. Jaron just beat the shit out of him.
I expected Jaron to flatline him.
Like I said, I
give him credit for being able to stand back up.
It's hard, bro. It's hard when
you guys have to give Jomi. I'll say this: Deadpool made it look easy, and Jomi is a top of the line fighter. You know
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, the dude. I mean, look, Dave's like, yeah, whatever. Ain't nobody top of the line.
Nobody's top of the line except Dave's teammates.
But look, this is in the knowledge that I get from Dave. You know, time to time when he watches me and he tells me shit and tells me how to do it, bro. I mean, that's coming from the highest level in the fucking game. It doesn't get any higher than where we're at.
Well, let's talk about the fact that this fight you're having against King Mo isn't light heavyweight. What's that saying to everyone else, Redneck?
Listen, nobody in my division is ready for me yet. They all say they want to fight, but the truth is they don't deserve it yet. And I'm sure I'm going to run into these guys eventually, and I'll never turn down a fight. They're not going to send me a contract and be like, hey, we want you to, you know, take this easy check to fight this bum. I'm going to be like, nah, I can't do that. Like, I'll line them up. I'll fight them all on the same night. I don't give a shit. But, you know, obviously everyone wants these bigger fights, these bigger names, and I've been calling the one person out who's supposed to be, you know, the best, which I think is bullshit, and I want to fight him. I've been saying it, and look at him now. He's running away to boxing. He's trying to run away to a heavier weight class. I'm about to fight at 85 too then, bitch. What's up? Like, I'm just waiting. When they're done with him and they no longer need Perry to fucking ride his dick, then they can come see me. He can come see me.
You've said it before when I interviewed you that you felt like when they were done, they'd feed him to you, I think is what you said.
Exactly.
Everyone
knows damn well what will happen, you know, unless you're like just some huge Mike Perry fucking fan. You just want to, you know, choke on his shit. But just watch the fights. It says everything you need to know. Like, it's what it is.
I think he's great. I think he's great for the sport. I think he's a very tough guy. I think, yes, he's had some hand-picked fights set up for viewers. He's perfectly game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about, you know, I'm never going to bet it. You're always on my parlay, Redneck. I mean,
I've been making money then.
Always. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm looking forward to that. And then it's amazing. I mean, what do you think about Royal getting this shot, Dave? Young guy getting this shot.
Something he's been working towards for a while. And, you know, he took that last fight. And I remember we had a conversation. He's like, hey, do you think I should do it? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. You know, like just keep grinding, keep knocking these guys out until they give you the chance that you want, you know. And there it is. And it's all came together now. And, you know, he's working hard. We put the work in all the time. Like we're always grinding. We go see the same guy. We do our workouts together over there at 360 Fitness, and you guys gonna see a whole different Ryan this time.
And look, Royal, man, this will put you fighting 3 times in 7 months, which is almost unheard of, bro. Crazy.
I mean, even my first year run, I fought, I think, 3 times in the year. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, and like I said, I understand the logistics of it. I understand, what goes behind it. I understand that, you gotta kind of save your fucking hands, at least me anyway. And that's what I did, man. My last fight, I kind of saved my hands and tried to save my face a little bit more. Got a little, but it's all good. And I wanted to save them for the champ, bro. And that's what I got. My hands, they good, man. They ready to bang, bro. So, by the time September 13th comes, I'm going to hit this motherfucker. Oh, I'm going to fucking hit him, man. And then we're going to see how he acts after he gets hit. Because you've already seen me get hit one too many motherfucking times. And, it's just going to wake my ass up. You know what I mean? I don't want that this fight. He's a very good counter fighter. He's a very explosive fighter. But styles make fights, man. And I'm tough and I can fucking fight. And that's the difference. And I vibrate on a higher fucking frequency than most of these dipshits. So, that's another thing you got to deal with too. People forget about the energy, bro. People forget about that shit, man. And they forget about the mindset. And I got a good mental I shouldn't say instructor, but yeah, kind of guy that helps me with my mental meditation, shit like that. So it's another piece, my man Charlie, that I could add to, training that a lot of people, they don't do. And then plus, like I said, I got this man, to the top right of me to help out. You know what I mean? And like those are things like, to have a relationship with people like this, man, it's super fucking beneficial. You know what I mean? And then I got Julian coming down, man. He helps a lot. These guys got massive experience, that they help me and push me. And it's just, I couldn't ask for a better team, man. And everything's within a 30-mile radius, bro. Nothing is fucking, I got to travel, 100 miles to go get this top-notch, training in, man. Everything's right there. So
no, absolutely, man. I mean, Florida is definitely the home. I was talking, but what you were saying, the mental aspect of fighting is the majority of it. Is you guys have got the physical thing. You probably could only close your eyes and go in there and fight. You saw that when Rockstar started fighting the ref. He blacked out. It's
mental, bro. It's spiritual and mental, bro. And a lot of people forget about that.
Champ Misfit, Misfit does a lot of that mental work, man. A lot of that meditation, the Rasha, all the
you have to, bro. But I mean, look at these people you're talking about. They're the people that are on top of their fucking game. It's not an accident. You don't accidentally get to the top.
Redneck just goes scalloping and shit.
I mean, you could talk shit about my opponents, but none of them were real shit. I mean, look at my opponents. Between the only game opponent Blias fought, with an exception of a hurt fucking Alvarez and Alberto.
His ass now.
Well, he was hurt, bro. His leg was hurt, and then what's his name? The one that they stopped premature. My man. I'm drawing a fucking blank right now. Roberto.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm following you. I mean, listen,
and I mean, with exception, and then Keith. Obviously, we thought it was gonna be a war with Keith, but that was fucking something crazy, spiritual, mental shit that went on there, bro. Because I mean, for him to not, have his fucking and look, yeah, he could have got rocked or hit hard, but if it was that fucking hard, he should have been sleeping. You know what I mean?
Man, Alberto
he should have been up like, oh shit, I gotta fucking beat the ref up.
He hit him with a punch he didn't see. He's a speed guy. He's unorthodox, a lot like you. He fights from range, and when he comes inside, he hit him with something he didn't see. That's all. He likes to fight from range just like you do. I mean, it's going to be a great styles make fights, man, and it's going to be a great fight. And it's a huge opportunity. We talked about it before air, man, with you having almost one of the fight of the year, then coming back and winning Connecticut and then getting this shot, man. If you pull this off, it's going to be one of the biggest years in bare knuckle for a fighter.
Oh, for sure. And that's all I look forward to, man.
And then, of course, we got Redneck's going to knock King Mo out in about 45 seconds. And then we'll all get
I know. My man's coming to fucking collect a paycheck just like the rest of these fucking
It's all business.
Assholes.
They all respect for Mo, but this is my world, and there's literally nobody.
Yeah, he's definitely coming into fucking sick on chart. I mean, even when he talked about the fight, he didn't even.
Let's be honest, man. Pound for pound, best fighter, bare knuckle fighter in the world. Set aside the politics. They go into some of these rankings, and me being involved in some of that. I'll say this: pound for pound, Redneck, best fighter in the world. I mean,
I agree.
And people are finally starting to notice it, but that's all right.
Well, and that's what it is, man. When you're quiet like this guy, it's not going to be. And I mean, I feel like I was able to get my shot, not sort of quick, but because of the promoting I do, because I'm always at, I come to all the local shows, I mingle with all the people.
I was talking behind the scenes with
I'm marketable.
I was talking with Thailand, shout out the Weekly Bust, but we were talking about you see the guys that are showing up to every event, getting the opportunities, getting the fights. That has to have something to do with it. Of course, they want to see fighters that market and promote themselves and help promote the company. I do see that. I'm at events. You see them same fight. You see Brito starting to get some fights now, good fights. Yeah. Guys that show up at events. You guys, I've seen you guys at every event.
You have to, bro. And let's not forget All In, man. He's been doing big things, bro. And I mean, you see who headlined the last show.
Shout out to Vic and Samantha, the whole team over there.
They pulling some fucking major strings too, man. And I feel like that's got a lot to do with it as well. You know what I mean? I know it does. You know what I mean? Vic's been, he works his ass off for his fighters. And for us, Sam is, his assistant. She does the same, man. And I absolutely love those guys, man. And they fucking, they're going to give me the things that I want. They've got, I mean, look, to this point, they've gotten me everything that I've asked for, basically. You know what I mean? So I can't, I got reached out to by Mike Perry's fucking management recently. You know what I mean? And they wanted me to jump aboard. They're like, come meet with us, blah, blah, blah. And I told them fucking, I'm good where I'm at right now, man. I'm good where I'm at.
Hey, shout out to all the management. I want to tell y'all, we expect to see them big flags in the floor seats with crowns on them when Royal comes to fight. Like we see the Gallo flags. We got to see the Roy. We want to see the Roy.
Hey, and they will. And so they're gonna have some cowboy hats for my dog too, just because everybody wearing a fucking cowboy hat.
We want the little Woody, like the little Woody ones, man.
You know what I mean? The little something, man. No, like I said, man, my life at this point, it's become an absolute just. I couldn't ask for I mean, yeah, we all got fucking little problems here and there, but bro, to fight with my brother on the fucking biggest stage in the fucking world, bro. I mean, that shit means so much to me because the energy's there. We're going to be next to each other. We're going to be in the same locker room. He's going to hold me accountable. I'm going to hold him accountable for certain things. Not much, but, the things that I can. And, it's.
Go ahead, let that get in there already. What'd you do,
I mean.
No, but he's right. It's just everything. Everything's lining up perfectly, and like I said, I was a little upset in the beginning, but just to think back, and like I said, we get to go back and I get to fight with Ryan on the same card. When you have teammates on the card, like you guys, it's just a different atmosphere in the gym, the energy, whatever you want to call it. Like it's just, you grind a little harder and you come out a little better every time. And it's just,
you got that little bit of with you, man, right? You ain't going, because this is a sport where you're walking in as a gladiator. You're walking in by yourself. People don't understand the feeling of being alone, that you walk out there to face a man in front of, and the vulnerability that goes into stepping in that ring. They just don't get it.
It's me in the ring, but I'll tell you what, Jihad, I don't know if you guys remember Richmond, like when he sat me down, the first thing I did, I looked straight at him. I'm like, all right, now what do I do? He told me, all right, let's go forward. What did I do? I went forward. That's how we finished the fight, So we do got people in there that got our back, and we got people who get us ready. Me and
Ryan. Shout out to Jihad, man, one of the best trainers in the business, and the proof is in the fucking pudding over there at Shift for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what drew me in with Dave. I'm like, fuck, and I mean, honestly, Shift was a little too fucking hard for me to get to, but 360 wasn't. You know what I mean? So. That was my main thing. If Shift was closer, I'd be there a lot more, man. But the way that my fucking time's working right now, it's rough, man. And like I say, man, they gotta. The proof is in the fucking pudding, man. You don't really need to. It's not who's talking about it. It's look at what's going on. You know what I mean? So and I got great things going on with my coach over at Battle Zone, but you need fucking. To be able to branch with people that not only you can trust, but that the proof is in the pudding.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, I don't understand that. There'd be no reason not to.
We're so fucking lucky, man, that we're not, we're within a decent distance to meet here, go here, do this. The park's over, you know what I mean? So it's never like, fuck, bro, now I'm gonna have to commute, 3 hours to get over here, and I gotta work, and I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, because we still got lives. We're still fucking. you know, it's still we're not making Mike Perry money
Well,
yet.
but I'd be driving 90 miles a day, 5 days a week. So
Yeah, well, see, unfortunately for him, he does.
Yeah.
He's got to be over this way and got to be over this way. So he knows that pain, bro. Luckily, I don't have to deal with that because I found them within, you know, a smaller radius, you know. But I do travel about 40 minutes to get to the other gym every other day. So, you know, I do have to sacrifice certain things, and those certain things I will to better myself in this fucking sport, man. And that's what makes fucking monsters, man. A lot of these guys are like, oh, shit, I got a fight coming up. I got to start training. Like, nah, brother, we live, we eat, we breathe this shit. You know what I mean? Like, constantly. I'm in the fucking kitchen shadow box and making a sandwich. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm fixing to do that.
Listen, I think in the past, like maybe a year ago, year and a half ago, you had guys maybe in the mid card, lower card, not taking that seriously, kind of not training as much, coming into these fights, and you know. But I don't. Them days are over. It's a spotlight. Guys see the opportunity now. They understand what's that millions of people are watching every fight. The sport's growing so fast, and guys are taking it seriously now. And now you're seeing much better fights, much better matchups. This is why the homegrown stars are taking over. I mean, it's inevitable, guys. Like guys like yourself, BKFC, you guys sell out the shows. Watch, it'll be sold out down there in Miami, man.
Oh,
it'll
100%.
be amazing.
You know, and like I said, down there in Miami, they support me pretty good too. And I got my people back here, up here compared to Miami, that come down as well. And like, even when I fought Ricky for the belt, like I expected to get booed in the crowd, and I don't think there was a goddamn difference. And when they announced this, it was just as loud for me as for him. So, you know,
because it's Florida, we don't have to travel to too many uncharted territories. Like I went to Connecticut, that was supposed to be my backyard too. Them fuckers booed me, bro. Or they were booing him. I don't know. I'm like, y'all fucking get in here and show me how it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to save these hands for motherfucking Keith or Blias. And that's what I did, man. And it wasn't like I squeaked a win out either, man. Like, I beat the dude every fucking round, bro. It could have been fucking better, but the timing was kind of fucking bad. Like, I wanted to fight in Connecticut, but, you know, and didn't want to lose that opportunity to make history.
I'll say this. It takes two to tango. If the kid really wanted to, you know, come out on top, if he wasn't in survival mode, he could have pushed too. So they could have
for sure. And that's when he would have gotten knocked the fuck out.
You know, you got to have two guys willing to fight to make a great fight. Right. That's the only way
for
to have
sure.
A great
and
fight.
I knew that signing that contract that style was gonna make for probably a fucking stale ass fight. I'm like, well, Nate, if this is what you want, because I asked for somebody else. I said, give me somebody with a little bit better record or something. And they're like, no, we don't have anybody else. If you want to fight in Connecticut, this is who you're fighting. I'm like, fuck it, sign the contract. It's just because it's risky as fuck, bro. I'm 5-0. He's 1-1, and he's not a bad 1-1. He gave Justin a hell of problems. And I asked him after the fight, I said, who was better, me or Justin? He goes, you were, bro. You really wanted that shit. I was like, yes and no. I said, because if I really wanted that shit, you would have been bloody as fuck or sleeping. But I wanted to beat you, so I did enough to beat you. And I had to play that fucking. Now you want to see me fucking dog a bitch out? Tune in on September 13th, bro. That's gonna be that's gonna be a fight because he comes to fucking fight. So that's what I want.
Yeah, first of all, man, thank you both of you guys for the time always, man. But before we close this thing out, I want y'all to give opportunity to shout out your sponsors, your gym, your partners, anything on your mind. For Champ, you got any sponsors, any gym you want to shout out?
Listen, as always, man, I just want to thank everyone who tunes in. I want to thank everyone who supports me, and then Shift Combat Team, man, we're taking over. So,
Royal.
Hey, man. First off, Vic, Sam, all in. My gym, my home base, Coach James, Coach Stefan, Coach Charlie, my mental coach Charlie, my other guy Ben, who's helping me out over at Fitness 360. My guy Nick, that's our personal trainer. Fucking so thankful for him. So thankful for all the people that tune in, pay your money to come see us. And let me tell you something. And new. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's fucking go. We are those ones, bro. We are the ones. So
first of all, two of my favorite guys in the sport, man, come through for me every fucking time, man. Personal friends of mine, man. First, thanks you so much, guys. Can't wait till September 13th. Of course, I'll see you both there. And you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for coming on the show, man. And I'll holler at y'all, boys.
Anytime.
My guys. So there you have it. There you have it, man. The KO show, bro. I just can't wait, man. They just keep announcing these huge fights. Man, I really don't expect Redneck to have much trouble in that fight. And who knows? Alberto Blas, an amazing athlete. Look for him this week with Knuckletown Deportes. So my man Christian Canales will be talking to Alberto Blas about that fight. Thanks to everybody, man, for joining. As always, remember, follow Knuckletown right down there. Hit the like. Go to YouTube, hit the subscribe, man. Shout out to a new sponsor on board, Gree, man. Be on the lookout for a whole line of CBD products. We got more to announce soon, man. But once again, thanks for joining your boy, man. And you know, take them pads off and fight, bitch.
Welcome to Knuckletown.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off or get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your phone cloud, if you're raining now, I keep making sound. Go another round, I'm legend bound. Can't stop me now.
Welcome to Knuckletown.
With me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe.